She simply knocked on the door. The woman shot her through the closed door with her son, 9 years old, standing next to her. The N-word, slaves, other profanity, B-words, you name it. This was not the first incident. This has happened numerous times.
That was the mother of Ajika A.J. Owens, who, along with family and friends, is demanding the arrest of the white neighbor who shot and killed her daughter, apparently over a dispute involving the victim's children. The shooting occurred in Ocala, Florida, this past Friday night, with very few answers coming from Marion County Sheriff Billy Woods, who has since framed the incident as a longtime neighborhood feud. This characterization of a feud has been picked up by the media, of course. But, as is often the case, there is much more to the story. And according to friends and witnesses, the sheriff's framing is inaccurate. The case puts stand-your-ground laws back into the spotlight as investigators determine whether Florida's Shoot First law applies to a case involving a black woman ringing a doorbell and getting shot through a closed door. 4 days since Owens' death, the shooter's identity has not yet been released. A.J. Owens was the mother of 4 children, who you see here. Isaac, age 12, Israel, age 9, Africa, age 7, and Titus, who is just 3 years old. Joining me now is someone who knew these children and who witnessed the aftermath of the shooting. Phyllis Wills, and her son, Kingston. They are neighbors of A.J. Owens. Thank you both for being here. And Phyllis, I really appreciate you being here. So I want to start just by asking you where you live in proximity to where this took place and in proximity to the shooter.
I live right across the street from the shooter.
And
I could literally walk out my door and her apartment's right there.
Okay. And this field where the kids were playing is in between your home and where the shooter lives. Is that correct?
The field is across the street from my home. Her apartment is directly across the street from my home.
Now, you said her apartment.
The field,
go on.
Correct.
Go on.
We live in an apartment complex. So
Gotcha.
The field is in between her home and another quadruplex.
So you were able to see the aftermath of what happened. Could you hear what happened as well?
I did not hear what happened. I was serving dinner to my kids. Her son, I have on video, banged on my door really loud. And I was like, what in the world? Like, he banged so loud. And I opened the door and he was gasping for air. And he's like, please, somebody help me, call 911. My mom's been shot. As soon as he told me that his mother was shot, I already knew who shot her, because I mean, there would be only one person out here that's been just so nasty to everybody.
Tell me about that.
The lady is just not all there in the head. She's really nasty to the children. She's really nasty. She throws racial slurs to the kids. She tells them if they don't get off their property. She's told my daughter that she was going to be raped. She said a lot of nasty stuff. She's called him retarded. She's, done all types of stuff. We've made numerous police reports on this lady about her and the way that she talks to our children, and nothing has been done.
And were you surprised, given the fact that, as you said, that she has menaced and bullied the children before, that she was not arrested and charged?
I'm very surprised. I'm really more hurt than anything.
Do you trust the sheriff in this town?
I do not trust him at all.
Why?
Because he could have already made an arrest. If it was the other way around, she would have already been in jail.
And do you mind if I ask Kingston a question? Would that be okay?
Go ahead.
So, Kingston, how are you, cutie? I understand.
I'm doing good.
Okay, I understand that you are best friends with Isaac. Is he your good friend?
Yeah.
Well, I understand that he was a hero, that he tried to call 911, and he was very heroic that day. Did you ever experience the lady that your mom is talking about being mean to you and your friends?
Yes.
What kind of stuff did she do?
She would always come outside and like tell us to get off her property, and she would just cuss at us and flick us off.
And Mom, let me ask you this question. You know, there is this story about her talking about her property. Does she own the apartment complex?
None of us own anything. We lease.
So
Where
she is
the
a renter.
field is, where the field where the kids play, they play on the other side of the field. The field is so big, they play on the whole other side that's not even close to her apartment. She just intentionally would come out. Every time she would see the children out, she would intentionally come out her door to antagonize the children every single time.
And
She'd come
did you
out
know?
and record the kids. She would record them. She would cuss at them, call them names. She would sit in her truck and turn her radio up really loud so that they would, you know, not want to hear it and annoy them. She would beep their horn. She would like lay on her horn in her truck for a long period of time to try to startle the kids. You know, at one point she showed my daughter, the children were out there in the field, and she waved a gun at them for them to get off of the field. She's done so many things to these kids.
Wow. Let me ask you one last question, and I want to ask a question about AJ. Did you know her well, and what was she like?
She was amazing. She was amazing. She was a great mother to her kids. She always went to work and came straight home to her kids. When she came outside with her children, she would throw football with not only her kids, but all of the kids. She encouraged my son to sign up for football, and I couldn't take him because I'm working. So she went and signed him up herself and took him to football practice and all that stuff. She's amazing.
And what do you want to see happen next?
I want justice. I want to see this lady in jail. She's a monster.
Well, I appreciate you coming. We all up here appreciate you coming down and telling us what you saw and know. Last question, have the police interviewed you?
Briefly, but not really. I maybe got one or two questions, and that was it. Like, even the night that she passed away, they never came around interviewing anybody. It was, I don't know. It's just not right.
Well, I will note that the legacy of stand your ground in this country, and I will quote from The Guardian, the legacy of stand your ground is this Wild West mentality that everything can be resolved with guns, said law professor Thaddeus Hoffmeister. Kenneth Nunn, a law professor, added, all you have to say is I was in fear for my life and no charges will be brought. I think a lot of police officers believe that, too, and are not arresting people for shooting folks. It is horrible. It happened to Ralph Yarl, shot through a door, and it's now happened to A.J. Owens. It is unjust. And we're going to keep following this story. Phyllis Wills and Kingston, my friend, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.